Hola, muy buenas a todos, ¿cómo estáis? Espero que estéis todos muy bien, ya que continuamos con Final Fantasy XVI. En el último punto donde lo dejamos, que es en el mapa principal, y vamos a continuar con la historia. Recordar el último punto, que fue sorprendente. Sorprendente porque, bueno, Jill y Clive por fin dieron un paso hacia adelante y parece ser que se besaron, y yo creo que hasta algo más porque estaban en pelotas picadas. O sea, yo me quedé flipando. O sea, vale, entiendo que tengan la ropa mojada y que se tenga que secar, perdón, pero ahí hasta quitarse las bragas y los calzoncillos, tela, bueno. Pues nada, parece ser que Jill y Clive ya está. Se unieron en santo... Bueno, vamos a dejarlo ahí. En santo lunar. Y bueno, vamos a continuar con la historia, que la historia nos pide que volvamos o que regresemos a la guarida, así que allí vamos, a la guarida. También vimos a una escena de Dion, como que estaba muy mal herido, volviendo a su ciudad. Sí, sí lo partió, sí.
I struggle to believe it myself. I see your uncle isn't with you. He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Vale. El otro lado del estrecho. Yo cuando veo a Clive ahora lo veo con otros ojos, Ahora puedes usar los poderes de Shiva, desplegar sus habilidades con pilares gélidos o esquirlas punzantes o explorar nuevos estilos de combate, Puedes comprobar más información en la parte de habilidades del menú principal. Muy bien. Ahora vamos a mirar. Muy guay esto. La destreza... A ver, sí, porque Joshua también estaba mal herido, que luchó contra Barnabas. Vale. Pues nos tenemos que deshacer de de esto, A ver. Uf, 3000, tío. Buah, cómo mola este, Uf. Este me ha molado. Buah, ¿y de qué me deshago, tío? ver. Voy a ver si puedo hacer una cosa. Ay, lo he quitado, tío. Vale. A ver si lo aprendo. Este mola, pero... Joder. No puedo. Tengo que tenerlo... ¿Pero por qué no puedo? ¿Pero por qué no me sale la de Shiva? A ver, ese... Ah, vale, entonces así sí. Ah, de puta madre. Esto no lo sabía. Vale, pues perfecto. Así me mola, ¿ves? Perfecto. Vale. Vale, genial. Pues ya está. Tengo lo que quería.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look.
Tenemos una... Uy, tenemos dos. Tenemos muchas. Tengo muchas misiones secundarias. Muchas. Genial. Pues hoy nos tocará hacer misiones, ¿eh?
How are you doing?
No, chiquito, no.
Think you can help?
Primero aquí.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Come to claim
Pero
your
bueno,
just
vamos a ver.
desserts.
¡Ah! Casi, tío.
All done?
Primero vamos a ir a ver a... ¿Por qué me lleva aquí? Ah, porque está aquí Joshua. Si quiero ver si nos vemos con Joshua o no.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
Dominio cristalino. Suburbios. ¿Quién son? Ah, vale, ya sé. De la ciudad de Dion, tío. Bahamut.
What is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well.
Buah. Y me pregunto si su amante está muerto también.
Sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand, then ultimately? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Farewell, Phoenix. It would seem that I owe you my wings.
Y el punto rojo ese que siempre pensé, ¿qué coño? ¿Eso es un píxel de la tele o qué? Pero no.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are ya?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming!
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Vale.
You've seen more of the world these past 5 years than most do in a lifetime. It's a shame you never had a moment.
Presidente Clive, laceración profunda en el antebrazo izquierdo, intervención ideal limpia, suturada, reposo aconsejable durante 8 jornadas, evolución entre otras a las pocas horas ha partido en una nueva misión. Ya he perdido la cuenta de las veces que ha desobedecido mis órdenes. A la próxima lo ato a la camilla. Vale, vamos a empezar con las misiones, ¿eh? Sí. Venga, ahí hay una. ¿Otra vez?
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area is either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. So, if something ain't done soon, the whole place will be overrun.
Pues venga,
I
vamos.
won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
Vale. Y hay más misiones, ¿eh? Si quiero ver dónde está la otra. En el taller de Meat. Vale. Y aquí también, ¿eh? Hay algo. Vale.
She don't need saved.
How was she? At the Enterprise.
Ah, Sid.
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no. We still got plenty of... I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's design. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermal amplification.
Let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot. Only mithril engines get hotter. And you can't chuck ore in one of them and get mad like... Trouble is, we won't be able to make out of any old rubbish neither. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that.
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh,
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the mithril engine in more...
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics do, and what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
That's it in a nutshell, yeah. We're only 3 short, mind. And we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmekia.
All right then. Wish me luck.
Will do. I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
Vale, aquí ya no hay más, ¿no? Madre, madre. Vale, tenemos aquí una de las misiones y la otra aquí. Madre, tío, pero... Bueno, teníamos algo más que mirar.
How do you split the sea?
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
Come back.
¿Dónde era esa? Ah, no, aquí no. A lo mejor tengo cartas. Tengo una misión de las cartas, tío. Vale. Te agradezco la ayuda que me prestas para acabar con el sufrimiento de mi mentor. Por desgracia, los sanadores tenemos nuestros límites. No podemos curar todas las enfermedades ni salvar todas las vidas. Y por eso te pido que vayas con cuidado en tus aventuras. Sé que al final acabarás enfrentándote a un végimo tirándole los bigotes a un bengal. Pero quedas avisado, Tarja. Vale, un pequeño recordatorio, Clive. Ya solo queda un último cristal madre, la columna del dragón en Valoet. Te escribo esta nota para que no se te olvide que tienes que destruirlo. Ya sabes, uno pierde la noción del tiempo cuando empieza a hacerle favores a la gente. Que si fulanito necesita más unas flores, que si venganito quiere que acabes con unas alimañas. Tú ya me entiendes, Otto. Venga, sobre Doris. Nuestra capitana lleva un tiempo algo rara. Hay veces que pasa jornadas enteras fuera o perdida en sus pensamientos. Parece que está investigando algo, pero rechaza toda clase de ayuda y no nos cuenta nada. Como los libertadores y amigos, solo queremos lo mejor para ella. Si no es mucha molestia, ¿podrías hablar con ella y averiguar qué es lo que le preocupa?
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
Vale, pues... Madre mía, cuántas misiones. Ah, bueno, aquí hay una. ¿Dónde está? Vale, en el centro. ¿Cómo vamos? De cosas.
Go on then.
Pues
You'll
mal.
not find a better price than that.
Pues mal.
It's rubbing me blind, you know.
Tío,
It'd
esta
better
mola.
all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Buah, esta me mola, Este me lo compraré cuando vayamos a luchar, tío. Con el boss. Uy. A ver, ese tiene algo este.
What do you want?
What you want? Oh, wow. Pues tampoco tanto, pero bueno. Oye, algo es algo, Pues vamos allá.
No scratches, all right?
Esto no tengo nada, tío. La flor de Molbol, pero no tengo lo demás. Vale, pues ya está. ¿Y aquí qué hay? Esto nunca lo hago. Podríamos cambiárnoslos, ¿no? Así para hacer las misiones. Gracias. Ahora mientras que hagamos las misiones secundarias. Que tenemos 300 millones de misiones, tío. ¿Qué le pasa a ella?
Karen says she'll provide what she can for our voyage to Ash, and has even agreed to forgo payment until our return, that is.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's all right.
Why would Doris insist on going alone?
Pues venga, tenemos, va.
Cole was right to be worried.
Un montón de misiones, tío. Una locura, ¿eh? Tenemos... Bueno, esa no. 1, 2, 3... Un montón. Vale, vamos primero a la de Fonda de Marta, va. Madre mía, ¿cuántas misiones hay aquí? Mi madre.
Doris should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's
Y
still
esto
here.
quiere decir...
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, it don't mean we have to.
I've got greens of all shapes
for shelter,
and sizes. Colours too.
Vale, no sé dónde.
Anything catch your eye? That all, is it?
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Okay.
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course. It had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrec. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway.
Vale. ¿Por qué tengo tantas cosas aquí? ¿Esto qué coño? Estamos lejos, no, lejísimos.
This is no time to ride.
Vale. Uy, me estoy yendo al contrario. Uy, ¿por qué me salía esto? 9 cuentos.
Good girl. Good. They haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
We've waited long enough. she's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste, lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more and I'll be docking your pay. Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
Hija de puta esta, ¿no?
You're welcome to try.
Sí, a ver si podéis esa misma tega. Bueno, voy a probar Shiva, ¿eh? ¡Eh! Hostia, este gilipollas, tío. Ay, no, tío. Anda, tío. Estoy mirando porque... Anda, cómo mola, ¿eh? Qué mola. Vale. Okay.
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid.
Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade? You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible. Surely. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. But you proved yourself a master of both. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore, and she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right. If you're certain.
I am. And thank you.
And I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sandbreak. Went quietly, or so we're told. And she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't.
Nope, hope so. Suppose you had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand.
Mira hielo ahí de fondo.
Thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Parece el pelo de
Keep up the
Letifa.
good work, Cole.
Molt bé. ¿Y ahora qué? Venga, vamos a por las 2. ¿Y por qué me sale aquí también 2? ¿Y 2? Bueno, vamos a hacer la 1, va.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
If you can swing a hammer.
Clive! You're here!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need enough of the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. So then, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I said.
That your idea of an apology?
Don't listen to him. You only did what you...
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me, the best blacksmith in Dravost, but... bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only...
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah. So...
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. Short enough on time. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before...
Vale.
Just say the word.
You,
Vamos.
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scout. Don't want any nasty surprises. Oh, and... Blackthorn?
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more...
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep you...
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
You'd better be right.
Take good care of Dravost till I...
Leave it to me. And...
Venga, vamos. Ay, mi madre, ¿qué es esto?
All right. Which one of you's first?
¿Cómo? ¿En serio? No puedo poner el este. Qué fuerte.
yours, Torgal. Torgal, kill. To me, Flake. All yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal. All yours, Torgal.
Ahora cuál, tío. Madre mía, lo que hay ahí.
Well done, Torgal. This way. Now, Torgal. Get him. All yours, Torgal. Shiva!
Is that it?
No.
Apparently
No.
not.
Ahora qué, tío. ¿Qué coño es esto, tío? Mi madre. Buah.
You're not getting past me.
¡Ah! Buah, ahora está no cabreado. El siguiente. ¡Ah! ¡Corre, corre! ¡Ah! Nada, adeu. Vale.
Now, the question is, did I miss any?
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many...
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall, but we got the bastard.
Good.
In time, yeah. But we can think about...
Sid! You're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmare. But mostly, I felt...
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but with ether floods springing up all over, we'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and...
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And
Too bloody right you shouldn't. I always envied you. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what you'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but our work used to be the pride of now.